Hello. I am here. Are you here? If you're catching me now, you're catching the replay. Please hit hashtag replay and let me know you were here. If you have any feedback about um the live, I would love to hear it, good or bad. Just please be nice. uh con- Constructive criticism, if you will. Um we're going to be doing some candles tonight. I'm waiting for some friends to pop on here, so we might be a minute. Might be a minute or two. I see eyeballs jumping on. Hi, Laura. Hi, Denise. Okay, you guys are in the house. Just waiting for a couple more people. Want to continue what we were doing with some candles, but I got quite a head start this morning to get some of the work out of the way. If if you haven't seen how I'm doing this, it's on my book video and I have 2 parts to it so far. But we got to decorate. We got to do a lot of things here. We got to do a lot of things. I'm trying to get something. I'm still here. Oh, I'm still here. Debbie Wright's in the house. Got Laura again. Hi, my friend. Okay, guys. So I'm not going to wait very long because I want to get going on this. And we're probably not going to be too long tonight, but we're going to take our time and have some fun for sure. I've been enjoying this method that I'm doing, and I also have to think about, which I want to pass along to you. When you're doing this and you're selling your items, you have to keep in mind the variety. Sorry. Kathy's in the house. Elaine's in the house. Hi, guys. All right. So you have to keep in mind when you're selling stuff, which is what I'm doing, and you might not be doing that, but I am, that you need to have a variety. I do. Okay. So I have a lot of my mosaics that haven't sold. And yes, they're on a higher price point, but there's nothing I can do about that. And I'm not going to change it. I mean, my gosh, it takes a whole week or so to get them done. And the materials are expensive. So I want to finish up my set. This will probably be the last one we do on a live with the flowers and the Copper Browns paint. And if you haven't seen this, guys, the book that I did is on there with start to finish. There's 2 parts to it. Start at part 1. Okay. But when you do this, how you start is you take tissue paper and you crinkle it up. Okay. And then you Mod Podge it to your surface. And then so then for this one, I also took some. Jackie Norris is in the house. Hi, Jack. I also took some of this like studded suede I had. It's really thin, but it's really pretty. So I put that like around the top and the bottom. Okay. Then I took my flowers, and guys, I tried to find them for my Amazon list, and they are completely sold out. They're not available. Let me put it that way. So what I would do if you're looking for these flowers is please, please, please remember, search for mini roses. Mini. Because if you don't, you're going to get ones that are like this big. Okay? So let's just be careful about that. If you're searching. I did see a couple today. I was on my work computer, so I couldn't I don't like mixing work with this. So but I took a quick peek and I realized they were sold out what I used. But there's plenty more to choose from. Just search for mini roses, rose buds, mini carnations, mini daisies, mini whatever. Just make sure you use the keyword mini. Okay. So I got up this morning and I wanted to start on this because you guys know it takes so long to dry. And especially because we get in to the details here with the flowers. And well, hello there, Cindy. Welcome. Glad to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing okay. All right. So but what I like to do is, paint these, and I painted them. Now I just cut the yeah, boy. I just cut the top off of this sucker to get the last of it out. But this is from Arteza and it's a pearl copper gold. I love the pearl because it gives some sheen to the color. And then I mix that with my Americana DecoArt Americana lamp black. This black lamp black is my favorite color in the whole wide world, you guys. It is my favorite color. So, but I mix those together to get a deep, dark bronze. It's more bronze. It's not copper once you mix them together. So I painted everything and then I let it dry all day. And then I put the studs on here. And that was it. And then I painted it with the copper and bronze color. Okay. And these candles they're off of Amazon and they're real paraffin wax. Like they're real wax, guys. But they have a fake tip and you put batteries in the bottom. And then they turn on. Okay, and we'll turn them on at the end. So I thought we could finish this together tonight together. Okay, because I just want to get these done. And these are not the wide ones. These are the skinny ones. They are 2 inches around. This one is 5.5 inches. This one is 4 3/4. And this one's 4 1/4. So I was thinking someone could do something like this in a circle. But it's up to them. I'm not going to combine everything and do that for you. It's up to you how you want to display them. But that was kind of my thought in going in this direction. Okay. So, the first thing I want to do is get some gold leaf down, and I am using gold leaf rub and buff. I don't even know if you can see that. There you go. I got some smush coming out with it. All right. And then I have a makeup brush, and I don't even need to wash this because it dries out. Let me just fan it out again. and you're good to go. Okay. So I want to be very careful and not be too heavy-handed, but I do want to get a lot of gold in here. So let's start with this big one. I know you guys have seen me do this before, but it hasn't been on candles. And I want to let you know, you can do this on anything, you guys, anything at all that you want. And then I always suggest flipping it upside down. And then looking at it from the top so you can get every angle. Look at what a difference that just made. I'm not putting any other colors on this one tonight. This is going to be this. All right. Let's do this one. Now, I know I have 3. So, oh, I didn't get the leaf on this one. I have a leaf here. I put a leaf on all of them. And I'm going to go with the veins. And then let's get into the flowers some more. The reason I'm using Rub and Buff is I believe that it's a little bit powdery, more powdery than the Inca Gold. Powdery. Am I saying? I don't know if I'm saying that right. You guys know what I mean. It's more like a, I don't know. It just is. I just like it better. How about that? So we're going to do all these flowers. And you kind of want to be gentle, but you also kind of want to get into some of the nooks and crannies and like, look, I missed painting a piece here, so we have to cover him up. Or I didn't miss it. That was the spray paint. Okay, that was all right. But you still want to have all of your colors in there. Look what a difference just doing that made. Now I think I have, oh, I don't have a leaf on this one. Okay. So then I want to do, well, debating how to do this. I don't know if I like that. But I do want to go very, very lightly around the rivets here. And it's okay that it's getting on the outside because I want some color there too. And it just takes a second because, I mean, they're only 2 inches around. Okay, so hold on. Let's do the, I mean, we got 3 here to get through. Yeah, but when you're selling stuff, you got to watch what your inventory is. And I have so many mosaics right now that I need to do some mixed media to throw in there. And you kind of learn your audience that way too, of what people are going to purchase. So then I'm going to go, look at that. Look how beautiful that is, you guys. Look at those veins come out. I'm doing it ever so lightly. Isn't that pretty? I think it is. Let's go around the bottom here a little bit. Thanks, Gabby. Welcome in. You do see a leaf, Laura? Oh, you did. It's right here. I would have found it eventually. I knew I put one on there. I'm like, where the heck did that sucker go? He blended in pretty darn good, didn't he? All right, so let's and maybe I'll go around the leaf a little so he doesn't blend in too much, and I'll just get this gold on the thing here, and then we'll I might need more. We'll see. I just love how these wrinkles come out. They look so darn cool, in my opinion. I'm sorry you didn't do a different color, but I'm not there yet. But we're going to do one all in white coming down the road, and we'll paint it like pink and purples or something for the people that like the lighter colors. But you know me, this is just my jive. Okay. So we have, hold on. We have this one, and this one now. And like I said, I envision someone would set them up as a trio because I'm not going to do anything on the back. And this is how the bottom looks after you paint it and do everything. It can get a little ugly, but they're fine. I mean, I cleaned them up as best as I could. And the tops I cleaned up as best as I could. And now I have that rub and buff. I need to... It's actually kind of pretty. I might not worry about that so much. Okay. So then I'm like, well, I put the gold on and the gold looks awesome. Can I do anything on the tippy tops? Now, had I known where my rub and buff silver was, this would be much easier, but I don't. And maybe I know I didn't use it all, you guys. I know I didn't. So before we're done, I want to pull out, this is Inca Gold Platinum. Okay. And I need to clean off my brush as much as possible. But if there's still some gold on here, I'm just going to deal with it. But I don't want... This is going to be way more than enough. But see how wet this is compared to the rub and buff? So we may have to... just get our brush wet and then... Hold on. I feel like I say hold on the whole time. I'm going to wipe this off. It's getting all over everything, including me. Okay. So I'm going to hit. This is for highlights, guys. So you don't need to go over all your gold. You just want to hit some highlights. I mean, keep it real, guys. Keep it real. So you can see there's a big difference now because it has highlights on it. And that's what I want to achieve. And my brush is getting like, it's not dry. That's the one thing. I would recommend Silver Rub and Buff, not the Platinum Inca Gold for this. But hey, you got to use what you got, right? And if you need to get your fingers in there, do it, because this just clumped up a little bit and I'm not going to let it. I want to control it as best I can. It just adds that. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on here with it. I mean, this is just such beautiful stuff. Did I do this leaf? No. And I'm not doing anything else. I'm only hitting the flowers and the leaves. Yeah, I don't need to hit that. Okay. I am setting it aside just in case I change my mind, but I don't think I'm going to hit these. I think I like how they are. So then, you guys, I want to put trim on here. Let me plug in my glue gun. Unprepared, Molly. Unprepared. Because I think we need to also put rhinestones around here. And then I have like a dragonfly. I can do, I painted all these today. But do you guys think that's too big? Thanks, Gabby. I appreciate that. Do you guys think this is too big? Because I have, here's what I don't like that I did. I put all these up towards the top, but I could put this guy down here on this candle. But maybe he, oh, sorry, that was loud. Maybe he's too big. Maybe I just do a butterfly. Because nobody will really see the bottom anyway. And then I have another butterfly. You guys, this was plastic. I found it in my stash. I don't know where I got it from. It's plastic, but I spray painted it gold. I love that. I think this one looks cool. Thanks, Jackie. Well, okay, so everybody's loving the dragonfly, but guess what? This was the biggest one. Did you guys like it at the top or at the bottom? I think it needs to go to the bottom. Personally. Or do you think I should put it up here and it can hang over the top? I mean, it is an electric candle or battery operated. It's not like it's a real flame. No, I can't. This isn't filigree. Laura, this is really expensive tin. It's really thick tin. They're not expensive, you guys. I mean, I've had this forever, but you can find it on Amazon. Let me grab it. There's a couple here. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. But you get like this one was dragonflies. 10 pieces vintage zinc alloy. Now again, I spray painted these all with Rust-Oleum metallic gold. But this is what color this one was before I put it on here. But yeah, these are like you can't bend them. And I cut the middle out of this one, so I just had the antennas. And then this is the set you get for the butterflies. And I know these are all from Amazon. Look how pretty that one is. But anyway, yeah, so I can't face it the other way. It's only one-sided, Kath. I mean, I could, but then I'd only have the back. So I don't know. We got to figure that out. But yeah, and then I spray paint them. And you also want to spray paint stuff because sorry, just got a spam. I have an unpaid toll. John and I haven't left the state of Ohio in years, so pretty sure that's not real. Why don't I do this? I like this. Yep, that's my plan, Kath. I have some that are bigger than others. All right. Let's say a prayer and try and put this Bubba down. Because I don't want to burn myself, but I'm using hot glue, by the way. I was off camera. I'm going to have to see how this sticks. And if I need to, I'm going to pull out my, by Pen Art, my heavy body gel. And I'm going to use that. But for right now, let's just use this. I think it looks pretty. And then this one, I wanted this guy on. And you know what, you guys, I wanted to tell you, even though these are like real wax, paraffin wax, or whatever wax, candle wax, my hot glue did not melt them. And if it did, nobody knows. But it worked really, really well. Now I just made a mess here, this guy. So once it's dry, I'll have to clean this up. But that looks cute, I think. Thank you, Kathy. So we have a dragonfly, a butterfly, and then I don't know, this little guy, I could do a butterfly right here. Why don't we just do that? Why not? In between the leaf and the flowers. I just feel like I needed more hot glue on him. But again, when you go to check your stuff, you know if you need to add a different glue. So then we have these three like that. And I might have been backwards because I want to add rhinestone trim. I could talk. Wouldn't that be nice? It's been a long week, guys. It's been a long week. All right. Hold on. I'm coming. Where is my trim? Okay. I think. Hold on. Here it is. I wanted the AB that like will get those colors in there. So I'm going to put the plain rhinestone gold back. Thank you, Cindy. Thanks, Debbie. Okay, so then I was thinking, I still have this trim that I could put along, but I wonder. Okay, so we can do this trim. But, I think I don't like that. You guys, I don't. Now that I looked at it in the camera, that's not an option anymore. All right. So I'm going to go with my gut. And we're going to do this. The thing is, I don't want to use hot glue on. Well, I suppose I could. Why not? All right. I have a line to follow. The one where I just put that dragonfly is going to be really tricky, though. I'm not cutting it yet. I'm going to wait until I get to the end because I want to take my time in laying it down as close to this riveted border as I can. Oh, boy. I guess I didn't move fast enough. Doesn't that look pretty? All right. All right, so we're gonna end up right here. So I'm gonna grab my trusty wire cutters. If you don't have them, get them. They're like $5. Use them all the time. And if you can't, use your scissors. Just be careful that you don't ruin them, okay? All right. Doesn't that just add a little bit another dimension? We're still going to put other rhinestones on here. I mean, I want this to be blingy. And then we're going to do one down here. The problem is, I don't know if I can do this on every... I can do it on this one. I can't do it on this one. Okay, I'm taking the dragonfly off, you guys. Because we're going to do it and then put the dragonfly back on. So I didn't think I had enough. Huh. What else is new, Molly? You guys still with me? All right. Okay. I just want to make sure it's as close as can be to this. And just be careful with the glue, guys. You don't need a ton because you've only got these little, mine, I believe, are 3.2 millimeter, if you're wondering. And you have to search for those because sometimes you get the little itty bitty ones. And I have those too, and there's a time and a place for them. But I tend to use these bigger ones more often. And they're 3.2 millimeter, not the 2 millimeter. So I love it. Okay. Isn't this fun? We have to do all the bottoms still. This one's a little crooked, so it's going to look really organic, right, Laura? Okay. You do the best you can with what you have to work with. And you'll make amazing stuff. I promise you. I promise you. You just have to give it a go. Oh my gosh. Kathy, Creatively Kathy on here. Kathy, do you want to post a link to your page again? You're welcome to do that. Kathy has the cutest little St. Patrick's Day stuff. And since I'm not participating necessarily in the seasons and the holidays, you might really want to see what she has. So, Kathy, if you want to do that, you're welcome to post it. I saw those today. They're darling. You can post it right here, and then you can post it to our private group as well. Okay? I know I don't have millions of people, but you guys, look what a difference that made. Okay. Well, now I want to do the bottoms, so bear with me. This is why I did all this stuff earlier today. And also because it had to dry. And I was like, I am done with doing multi-day lives. Well, I'm not done with it, but I'm done for right now. Because that really sucks. It sucks for you guys. It sucks for me. It sucks for people that are coming to watch it after the fact. And I don't know what to do. I mean, I can stay on longer. That's not an, oh God, I got it all tangled. It's not typically an issue. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Hold on. That's serious stuff going on here. I've shared, I prefer to only be on for An hour, hour and a half at the most. Unless it's a weekend, we could sit down here all day. Maybe I'll start doing some more weekend type stuff. I don't know, you guys. Oh my gosh. It got all twisted, and it's because my glue gun wrapped around the whole chain here. So look at that. See the sparkle any better? Okay. Now, get this off of here. my chain, you guys look. I have like a big hot mess going on. Here we go. I don't even know how that happened. I'm sure it's because I wasn't paying attention. Let's do this easy. Oh, kind of. All right, we're going to start behind the flower. See, that flower will lay right back down. But it'll naturally go over where I'm putting this. We're almost done. Sorry. But this is how the process goes. That's why I wanted to get some of it done before we came on. So you guys would be like, geez, lady, are we going to watch you do this again? No, we'll do the fun part together. I think this is the fun part. I love getting to it after you have everything glued on and painted. It's just... Look at my arm. I think that's the silver stuff. I don't know. This isn't going to work, so I'm going to have to glue him down with something else. But I think this is enough for this guy. Let's do this one. Hi, Nikki. I'm sorry. I knew you were going to be late tonight. Thanks, Jackie. No, I know I haven't been on an hour, but I'm just saying, like, during the week, it's hard for me to, I don't want to sound like a big baby. I'm the one choosing to do this, so I don't want to complain about it. I love doing this. It's just I get a little brain dead at the end of the week, especially. Mondays and Fridays are the days I go live, and those are usually my work days where I'm like, oh, somebody shoot me now. Just kidding. You know what I mean by that. Just being a little silly with saying that, but okay, we're almost there. Sorry if I've been out of the camera. I wasn't paying attention. Oh boy. Or make sure I know what I'm doing here, girl. I mean, they're very gold. Oh, I did all of them. Oh my gosh, we're done. I thought I had one more to go. Oh, we have to put the big dragonfly back on. I'm trying to stick them down here. I might just make a humongous glue mess right now, but let's just... I did think this was going to take me longer. I have one more thing we're going to look at before I go. All right, what am I missing? I'm not doing anything on the backs intentionally. I don't want to. I want them to be plain. There's a lot going on the fronts. What else do you guys want me to do to these? Let me know. They look so little on my desk. They're actually a pretty decent size. I mean, they're not huge, but they're pretty decent. I don't know. Here, let's do... Where did this go? Oh, here, let me unplug my glue gun because I'm done with it. Okay, so I'm turning all the lights off. Oh, I can't turn my big one off? Yes, I can. Hold on. So I have... Now, I have this remote, and when I sell this, I got 2 remotes, so I'm going to give this to the person that buys them too. Oh, gotta turn them on, Molly. They take 2 AA batteries. So that was 6 batteries I took out of my stash. I'm like, holy manoli. You're not going to see through a lot of this. And then we can do a candle mode. Where they flicker. And you can dim it and everything. Hold on. Oh. So see how you can kind of see through a little bit of them? Like in some of the cracks and crevices. But, I mean... Even over here, isn't that so cool? I thought I was having it on a flicker. There, they're flickering now. Yeah. So I don't want to waste the battery because these are going to go when I sell them to the person. Provided I sell them, right? And then, yeah, this is the thing that comes with it. So I think that would be nice to send. We use these for when the power goes out. And I had a whole extra box, and I'm like, well, looks like a project to me. What am I missing? What am I missing? No one? Okay. So these are the candles. But guys, if you put them like this, you have this beautiful centerpiece, I think, an arrangement. Why do I feel like I'm missing something obvious? And it's killing me, you guys. It's killing me. Can fix that up a little bit tomorrow. Thanks, Nikki. Thanks, Laura. Oh my gosh, my battery's gonna die on my camera. Okay. So that was the candles. I just wanted to finish decorating them with you because you guys have seen me go through that process. So I just wanted to kind of, do that with you. Okay, so let's talk about something. Now, I'm going to have to let this dry, so we're not going to go very far. But remember the book that we did? Here we go. When we got off of our live, you guys, I literally went in and took out all of the rhinestones. If you remember, they were purple and green. And I was like, they're not working. They're not working. So I took them all off before they dried, and I just put the crystal ones in. Thanks, Gabby. So that's what I did with that. Now, if you remember, I had an issue with bubbling. And I did try to heat this up, but I have a better idea. And actually, it's not my idea. But I had this paper to put in here. So there was pink on the inside. But then I was actually talking to Laura about how upset I was over this. And I have to give her credit. She gave me the best idea on the planet. And we're going to do it. And it's such an easy answer, but when you're into a project, don't be afraid to reach out to other creatives. That's like even on our private group, you guys, if you have a question about something you're working on and you're stuck, please post it. Let everybody chime in and then you decide like if anything was helpful, but usually it is. Okay. So I have some more paper here. So we're going to do this on the inside. We're going to Mod Podge. Hold on. We're going to Mod Podge in here, and we're going to put more paper down, textured paper down. And I just want to make sure I'm getting edge to edge and everything. And it's going to cover that up. In theory. You guys think it'll cover it up? Because then I'll have to paint it, right? So I'm just going to, this is hard to keep open. And I have my candles sitting here. And I don't care if it goes up the side. I actually think that adds a little bit of character to it. So I'm totally fine with that. Because it's going to get painted and it's all going to meld together. So this should cover up the big oopsie that we had. And I still don't know why that happened. If you guys didn't watch, my paper that I put down here bubbled. Like I've never, ever had paper bubble like that did on me, ever. So I don't know if I put down too much glue. I don't know. But man, that was a bad night because we finished the whole outside and I went on the inside to show it. And I'm like, oh, well, that's trash. So that sucked. You guys, I'm having an auction next weekend. I don't know if it's going to be Friday night or Sunday night. So I'll let you know. If it's Friday night, I obviously won't be doing a project for a live, but I have to do one. I have to do one every month. That's what pays my bills for my supplies. Right? You guys know. So I'm putting this puppy in here. Lay down. He did, but not where I wanted him. It's okay. You like the crystal ones better for what, Nikki? I missed it. I have no idea what that where that goes with what I was talking about. I'm so sorry. It's been a long week. If it's not important, don't worry about it. I don't know. So, and I'm not going to do the top right now. I'm just not. Because, you guys, I will have to, and you can already see there's some paint marks here, but I'm going to have to watch like all the edges and everything. So, I don't mind. I don't mind doing that at all. I'm just, I don't know that it's necessary. Oh, Nikki, yes, thank you. I do too. I really think yes. I'm sorry, I lost it for a minute, but yeah, aren't they? Because I wanted something to like really stand out, but not take away from everything. And I think it's doing the trick. I really do. This thing is smoking. I was doing a test project this morning that was a fail, and I was drying with my heat gun. Some crackle, like paint, chalk paint, white glue, chalk paint again to get the crackle effect. And I didn't realize I had my heat gun set on a 10. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, and literally this is 4:30 this morning, you guys. Oh my God. I'm like, what is on fire? And I'm still doing this. I'm still like half asleep, not enough coffee, whatever you want to blame it on. And I turned it off and I'm like, holy crap. I think I was burning the paper and the paint, but it wasn't getting burnt. It was just the stench that came from it. And then right when that was happening, John came down to get his clothes, his uniform for work. And he goes, what are you doing? And I'm like, I just was blow drying some paint, heat gunning some paint. And he's like, it doesn't smell like that. Are you sure? Is something plugged in that shouldn't be, Molly? Like, he started getting all concerned. And I'm like, I hope not. So we had to check the whole room, and it was just my big mistake. You know what sucks, you guys? I don't have any paint left. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be really tricky. I cut open, like I showed you, the end of this and used all the rest of it today. There's only a little bit in here. Can we cover it? Probably not, but I'm going to try. And then this can dry overnight. Because, Laura, thank you for this idea. You guys, it's so helpful when you have something that you can't figure out on your own to have a buddy. I mean, in hindsight, maybe I should have posted this to the group and say, I don't know what to do. Anybody have any ideas? But we were just talking and it came out. God, I don't know. This is not down to the last. And I'm out of copper, so I can't recreate this. So we might see some yellow through here. Well, maybe when I add gold. Oh, crap. There's a ton of yellow right here. Maybe when I add gold, like Robin Buff, it'll help. You guys, I have to push this in here. That's it of all my paint. That's all she wrote. I think I did pretty good, though. Yeah, problem solved, Kathy says. Thank you, Laura. You know I always appreciate your help. Yeah, I was moving it. I just didn't realize, Kathy, I had it set on the number 10, which is like, I don't even know why I did that. There must have been a reason. I never have it on that number, but there must have been a reason I did that, because I mean, I just never have it on it. I'm trying to think. Oh, I know why. And Laura will know. Okay, so I was trying to melt the glue underneath the paper in here. So I turned it up all the way. And it was working, but then I just got too impatient. You guys know me. So this is a much better solution. Cover it up. Just cover it up. Because this is a beautiful box. And I think, and remember, we're going to put somebody's name in here if they want. If not, well, I don't know. I'll figure something else out. But yeah, so I can, Nikki. Spritz it with water. Spritz it with water. Thank you. When I'm on here, you guys won't believe this. I still get nervous when I'm on a live. I think everything's pretty much covered up though, so I'm pretty good. So sometimes I'm not thinking about it. I'm thinking, but I'm just thinking about you guys. I'm watching the comments. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to think about what to tell you else we're going to do. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm not always all there. Okay, that worked perfectly. I think this brush needs to go in water now. And this paint is El Duno. Yeah, let me dry it. Well, you know what I think I'm going to do, Nikki? I think I'm just going to use Rub and Buff. You guys, my camera is dying, okay? I'm sorry. I think we're okay. If it dies, I'll see you guys on Monday, but I will not be on this weekend. We've got stuff going on. And we'll get back to polymer clay. You guys, I'm not abandoning that. I'm just like you guys. I'm human. I need a break from some things once in a while. And I've been on a roll with this, and I need more mixed media for my sales. Anybody have any exciting plans for the weekend? That's a hot potato. No, nobody has any plans. I think we'll just use the gold. And then maybe tomorrow I'll look at it and decide if I need. God, the amount of paint and rub and buff and everything I've used on this project is so much more than I'm used to, you guys. When we do clay, we only hit it, you know? I think this looks so pretty. And I don't always do the inside of my boxes. I don't mind. It's just people don't. You have to consider what you're going to get out of it. You want it to all look nice, but I mean, I could go all day long. Hold on. I could go all day long decorating and adding more things to these, but you know, is the juice worth the squeeze? Does that make any sense to you guys? I got to be really light with this. So sometimes that's why my boxes aren't done on the inside, and I don't think they need to be. If you want to pay $300 to have a satin or velvet inside, I'd be happy to do that for you. And I'm sure you guys are in the same boat. Look at that. What is 37 degrees Celsius compared to Fahrenheit, Jackie? Grandson's basketball game? Laura, that's awesome. That'll be so fun. Okay, so that's the inside for now. And I'm going to leave it open to dry. And I'm going to pack this stuff up, my friends. Oh, I forgot to put this light back on. So yeah. So let's look at these one more time. Pretty happy with them. Thank you, Kathy. I think it does too. Yeah, I don't know. It's snowing here, Jackie. That can just tell you how cold it is, and it sucks. It stopped a little bit today, and it's supposed to be nice this weekend. It's going to be nice this weekend because it'll be 30 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're having a heat wave. Thank you, Kathy. Nikki, that's wonderful. Nikki, if you ever want to promote your shop, reach out to me and send me a private message and we'll talk about it. I want to promote you guys wherever I can. So anyway, I guess that's it for tonight. It's been a week, so I'm out of here. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I don't know what we're going to do on Monday, but I have all weekend to think about it and get ready for it. Maybe we'll pull some clay out. I'm not sure. But, oh, you know what? There's one thing I wanted to tell you guys about. I do this every time I go to hang up. Okay. So, these are paraffin wax, right? So, you can actually buy these pins. Guys, I've had these for 6 or 7 years. Yeah, Nikki, you have to share your jewelry. But you can buy these little pins and you glue them to the back of a piece. And because this is paraffin wax or whatever kind of wax, I think it is, you can just shove it right in there. Now, I'm not going to do this because I don't want this piece in here. Do I? That would look kind of pretty. But anyway, I've done these. Now, I've only put these in my bigger ones. You have to look at how thick it is. But I've done it with like rhinestone, like big rhinestone charms and dangles. And I've put them in to the center. So you just poke these right through. You can do that with these fake candles if they're wax, if they're real wax. So anyway, okay. So guys, I am out of here. Yeah, we all want to see your jewelry, Nikki. Okay, guys. Camera's dying. Gotta go. Love you all. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you Monday night at 6:15. Bye.